Hello.
Howdy,
Welcome back. I'm Dylan,
I'm Kevin.
and we are here to
Give you
a sense
of
direction. What are we talking about today? We are talking about FOMO. Have you
Mm,
heard of that word
never heard
before?
of it before. What's
No.
FOMO?
Fear of missing out, but specifically FOMO spending. Fear of missing out while spending money.
Well, I
Did
definitely
you?
experienced FOMO.
Yeah. Did you know that over 50% of Americans and participate in this FOMO spending? And for Gen Z, it's about over 70% of Gen Z. Um,
I can see that.
yeah, they makes financial spending decisions based on the fear of missing out.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
scared to if they don't spend the money, what will happen?
spending money to avoid feeling left out. I get that. I mean, feeling irrelevant, um, not fitting in. I feel like that's a younger generation. I mean, everybody goes through it. I'm not gonna say I never did, but it makes sense that 70% of Gen Z just growing up in you know the tech age and all this. Like it's so more in your face. I think the closest thing that I can remember to FOMO when I was a child, luckily I had good parents, but like the TV ads that they would play like on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, dude, like
Mhm.
whoever was the marketing behind that, like kudos to you because every time I saw either like that rainbow marker or like just like dumb shit that,
Yeah.
like, and it's funny because we were just talking about the what was it? The loans and the buy now, pay later. Like they would do it like for just 3 installments of 19.99. You can have this 120 crayons. And I'm like 120 fucking crayons. Like you don't get this, Dad. Like we need this.
We
Like
need it.
please. And then he'd
Yes.
be like, "Do you want to eat?" I'd be like, "I do." And then he'd be like, "All right."
Yeah.
So yeah,
I remember those like markers that like um you like bleed the colors together
yeah.
and shit. Like what?
Every
What?
kid's dream.
Yeah. And we
Bleeding the
know that
colors.
they're like today, like it probably takes like what, $10 to make those markers and they're trying to sell
Yeah,
them to you for 49.99.
yeah. Now it's in a TikTok shop.
Yeah, TikTok shop. Social media in general, I feel like has accelerated maybe this need or this fear, not necessarily
Yeah.
need, but fear.
Spending aside,
Um,
yeah, I feel like it's yeah.
yeah. Um, I feel like there was a whole trend that I found that was TikTok shop made me buy. And like they kind of do this and then they pump out these videos and like TikTok shop TikTok shop made me buy and like links to my Amazon storefront
Yeah,
like
you're like,
buy all of this stuff that I just bought. And it's like
something ain't adding up here.
and yeah, I feel like what people don't realize is if they don't realize it, but everyone that has an Amazon storefront, they're getting a little cash back. Like they get money from that when
What?
people use it. Um, kind of the same with like discount codes.
Kind of the same how like you don't really know if the Chick-fil-A employee like actually did take pleasure in
Yeah,
serving you. Like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I see. I see.
Uh, so why FOMO spending
Why?
is negative is mostly because it's more of like a reaction based thing. It's kind of like a fear based like if I don't buy it now, like I'm
Yeah.
not keeping up with the trends or like or if I don't buy this $200 sweatshirt, then I'll be lame.
And the websites are catching up to this because like they have like timers now on your cart, either on the
Mhm.
cart or they'll have timers on like a sale. And I used to have an ex that had a she didn't want to admit it, but she had a shopping addiction. Sorry to put that out there. But she'd be like, but like, look, like it's the sale's almost done. I'm like, every time you've been on this website, there's always been a timer. Like, how long do you think this timer is going on? Like, it's been
Mm,
months and this timer is still going on. Like,
yeah.
come on, girl.
Or there's um like athletic wear brands that I've
Mhm.
noticed where they're like, buy now. Like you can buy two for blah 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 or four for $50 or something. And it's like 60% off store wide. Well, they have that 60% off store wide sale almost year round. So
Yeah.
are you really getting a good deal, or are they just making you think you're getting a good deal? I feel like
It's all
those
psychological.
yeah, the only 24 hours does kind of, like, put fire on the
Yeah,
under the
on your
kettle.
behinds.
But it also goes for, like, trendy cycles, and I have been on, like, skincare TikTok before,
Yeah,
cleaning,
yeah.
especially, like, tech, like, I feel like I don't know too much now because I rarely get on TikTok because that was like a
So much better than us.
yeah,
She's
no,
disconnected,
I will
folks.
say I'm not on TikTok a lot, but I do spend some rabbit holes down Instagram Reels, and that is maybe aging, what do they say? Like that's like
Rotting your brain, that's
yeah.
what it's doing. But
But
so the opposite of reactive spending is
joy j-
intentional?
yeah,
Joy.
intentional.
Yeah, I mean,
Joy.
joy's always the answer to everything, but
But yeah, so instead of doing something because you feel like you're gonna be left
like you
out,
have to do it.
yeah, you're
Do something
like,
because
I
you want to.
genuinely want this product,
Yeah.
or.
Yeah. And like I said, these websites or these marketing people or the influencers, I'm getting pretty good at being able to call bullshit out. Like they're getting really smart out here. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm impressed sometimes that I've been got, but then I'm like, oh, like you motherfucker. Anyways, so things to look out for is if people are, if people around you are doing it, if you're doing it out of pressure, not desire, that's a I think that applies to not just spending, but
Just in
peer
general.
pressure. We had an
Mm,
episode about that.
yeah.
Um, a big thing that I've had experiences with is group trips. Not much destination weddings, but I know that's a
Yeah.
whole thing. And then I know Dave Ramsey, like he'll have multiple call-ins where the guy like it'll be like a bridesmaid and be like, hey, like my friend's getting married and like I can't afford it and like she's not being really like understanding and all this and that. So I've never dealt with that, but like group trips, for example, I have, and there's been times where I haven't been able to go. Um, but I held my ground,
Yeah. But
because
sometimes that's hard to do because
it
it's
is.
a group, I'm assuming a group trip of people that you
Yeah,
like and are
yeah.
friends with. So it's kind of hard when like your whole friend group is gonna be doing something and you're
And
just like,
then you see their stories and you're like,
yeah. But yeah, the wedding industry is absolutely insane. And I've not necessarily personal experiences with weddings. I've only been a part of one wedding and
"Mhm,
like she was very chill. She was like, you don't have to do a whole lot. Like I just had to buy my dress. Like that was
yeah."
it. But I have known some friends who were in multiple weddings, and it really was like, okay, you have to pay for the bridal shower, and you have to pay for the bachelorette trip, and you have to pay for all of the things like leading up to the wedding, and like all that's like four different like big
Yeah.
events.
And you're not even getting married, dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and so and then yeah, like group trips, everyone wants to go party with their friends, for a week or a weekend or something, and it's hard to It's hard to, like, stand your ground, I feel like, especially when it comes to friends, like, I feel like in college is when I had the most, like, FOMO spending. I would be like, I don't really like, it's either I can go to the grocery store or I
Mhm.
can go and have drinks with my friends for 4 days out of the week.
And the answer is drinks,
Yeah.
always,
You're like, I can survive off
because
ramen for
alcohol
sure.
makes you feel full and
Yeah.
warm inside.
Mhm. And yeah. And we would do things like like saving money was just
Uh-huh.
going and pre-gaming, so, like but you're still
Your heart
spending
your
money.
heart was in the right place, and
Yeah.
that's all that matters, you know?
Um, but yeah, it's hard to, like, be like, "Oh, no, like, not in the budget, lads."
It goes back to what we always talk about, it's just yeah, like budgeting, like, you need to have discipline, when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
So and I do. I don't know about you, Dylan, but I do. I have discipline.
Oh, yes,
I can
yes.
say no.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I
yeah,
can say no to trends. I don't care about trends.
yeah. I
Okay?
definitely have better discipline now.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit, but I don't feel bad, like and I feel like most of my friends now, like, we're very understanding,
Yeah.
like
You hit an age.
Yeah,
But
and we're
that's what we're
just like,
talking to you
"Cool."
kiddos, okay?
Yep. Uh, let's get into how to break the cycle, okay? Um, and
How do you break the cycle?
a good way is to actually name your priorities. You know,
Yeah,
maybe set up like a checklist or a little flow chart for yourself. Like, does going out for drinks 3 nights in a row actually benefit my life? Or is that just, or,
yeah,
um, or maybe you create a little fun money in your budget so that you don't have to say no all of the time.
yeah,
But set that limit with yourself. Make it a hard line. Be like, I only have 100 extra bucks to spend this month or
yeah,
whatever. And once that 100 bucks is gone, gotta say no.
yeah.
I feel like for last minute plans, it's a little harder to like,
And sometimes you'll have those friends that are cool, and you'll be like, my go-to is always gonna be no. That's just because if I don't wanna do something, I'm not gonna do it, and peer pressure used to work on me.
now
Now
doesn't.
it don't because of Dare. Dare did a big thing on me.
Now.
But, if you have
Now
good
it is.
friends and you say no and they offer to pay, that's a bonus, and you have good friends, you should keep them in your corner. You should keep saying no to them so that you can keep paying for your stuff. Um, but and then another thing I do is I'll delay big decisions. Goes back to the discipline thing, like, I wanted I wanted a new GoPro, and it took me 6 months to be like, "Alright, I guess I can buy a new GoPro now," Or, like, I'm buying a lot of guitar pedals now, but
Yeah.
that's because I spent, like, a whole year and a half just, like, not buying shit, so I'm like, "Okay, I think I can wiggle around in here and
But that's
actually
also
treat
something that you
myself."
really wanted. Like, you
Yeah,
knew that
yeah,
you wanted the GoPro and,
yeah,
like, obviously your music supplies, your
yeah,
music equipment,
my music supplies.
your music supplies, like, that's something that's big and active in your life. Like, you know that making an investment to your music will help you in the long run.
And I know here on this bullet, it's saying 24 to 72 hours, which is good on, like, impulsive buying, but, like, even for even bigger, like, decisions, like, I've heard give it a month. Like, if you see something and you really wanna buy it, I would give it a month, and if you still have that desire to buy it, then go ahead, But, like, if you can live without it for a month and then not, like, you're not up here, like, tweaking and shit, like,
Yeah.
I would give it some time.
Almost think of it as like a tattoo, right? Like, you
Yeah,
shouldn't just, like, get the first flash tattoo that you see, although
which
those
I
are
which
fun.
is funny because I'm about to get a tattoo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to fix this because it looks like shit. But, that's another thing I was like, because I kept telling myself, like, I need to redo my tattoos because my best friend did them in high school, and he's not a tattoo artist, so that lets you know everything. Um, and then I was like, I should probably get a tattoo, and so I sent the person a deposit. So it's just like, I guess I'm spending a lot more money now. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at is I'm flexing. I'm flexing on y'all.
Yeah, but, like, you took time, like, you didn't immediately get that tattoo and be like,
No,
"I need to fix this right now."
yeah,
Like, you sat
yeah,
on it, you've
no,
grown as a person,
yeah.
you've kind of helped
Waited
your
a
nest
decade,
egg.
yeah,
Yeah. So, and then if you are trapped in those, the TikTok shop made me buy or like my Amazon storefront, maybe curate your feed to kind of like not have like the frivolous spending triggers.
yeah.
Or find creators that
Do honest reviews,
yeah.
yeah.
Which I know this probably isn't like the best like recommendation for this, but Drew Gooden.
Drew Gooden.
He was on Vine and he did the road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
I do know
Okay.
him.
He does a lot of like video commentary and
Mhm.
he has like a line of episodes where he will buy like random ass shit to like
And test it.
and test it.
Yeah.
But he also breaks down like I'll buy the first 10 products that get suggested to me on my feed and then
Mhm.
I'll tell you like
If
whatever.
it's worth it.
Yeah. And almost 9 out of 10 times, it's some product that doesn't live up to the hype, the
Yeah.
standard, or, like, the quality that that thing is saying that it has.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like it's like, with social media, there's, like, an influx of these, like, random stores,
Yeah.
like I have come across so many Instagram pages where I'm like, this is a page that was created 2 weeks ago
Oh,
and
yeah.
they have a website
And they have
and
1,000,000
like
followers already?
yeah,
It's like the ads seen on TV, like, the TV ads have moved. I mean, that's just how it's gonna work, but
yeah,
they've moved from the TVs to your phone, and, like, I'm telling you, dude, these marketers are really good. I gotta give them their props, like, they
yeah,
know what they're doing because it's working.
yeah. A lot of marketing has psychology behind it. Like they
Yeah.
know like what how your lizard brain operates, and so they're like, yes, we'll get these. Um,
It almost feels like these marketers are playing games on us.
mhm, playing games.
Speaking of games,
Yeah.
Dylan, would you like to play a game with me?
Yes, let's play a game. Do you have a
Wh
tricycle?
what should what's the title of this game?
Okay, so how this game is gonna work is that we have a little spinny wheel with some
And if you don't
how
know
do
this
I
by
say?
now, Dylan loves spinning wheels. It's
Yeah,
a
I like
passion
it.
of hers.
It is
We're
fun.
gonna buy her an actual one,
That
and we're
would
gonna
be
bring it
fun.
in.
That would be really fun. Um, get more hands-on shit
Yeah,
in
get more
here.
hands-on.
Anyway, so this has basically examples of potential like fear, FOMO
Situations.
situations, and then we're gonna go through and see if is it worth spending money,
Mhm.
or kind of like how would we like either do like a soft no, or like do we have any alternatives? So like the friends are suggesting to be out for the whole weekend. Like how would
Hmm,
we repivot that because it's not in our budget?
yeah.
So, would you like to pick the first one?
The honors. Wait, do I do it in the middle?
Yeah,
Anywhere?
yeah,
Sorry, I'm not.
yeah. It's okay. It's been a while since
It's
we've
been a
done
while
one.
since I've yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. You want me to read it?
Yeah. Or
Everyone switches majors to chase big money careers. So you consider changing even though you love your current field.
I feel like that's more of like peer pressure
Yeah.
situation.
I mean, I would stick with my current field if I love it.
Yeah. As someone who's changed their major like like 4 or 5
Somebody.
times, um, you need to figure out what you love, especially in college when you're spending thousands of dollars to
Yeah.
something that might not even help you in your career, or the fact that, you know, I don't know what the statistic is, but like most people don't even end up in the field that their major was in. So like you got to think
Yeah.
about that. But if all of your friends are like, "Oh, I wanna be a freaking
Tech pro.
investment
Yeah.
banker or a
Crypto bro.
coder or something," like,
Banker. Yeah.
ask yourself, do you wanna switch because you are interested in that, or do you wanna switch just because your friends are taking all the same classes, you know?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I wonder if it would I don't think it took it out.
Damn, that was almost right in the middle.
I'm a 'Kay. Your friends want to join 4 different clubs and expect you to commit to all of them too.
Damn.
That's a
You
little
got a lot
insane.
of time in your hands.
Yeah, 4 different
I've
clubs.
never been a part of a club, honestly. Have you?
Yeah,
Book club?
like in high school and stuff.
What was your favorite club?
Well, when I was in college, I was in, like, an art club
Okay.
that I got, like, free art prints from the art museum, so
Nice.
but we didn't do anything besides meet up at the art museum, so I
Hmm.
don't know if we really did, like, a club
Well,
activities, but it was fun.
yeah.
Oh, I guess I could hit remove.
That might help.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that other one's in
Wait,
there.
what would you do though?
Oh, if everyone
Like, wait.
okay, yeah. If all my friends are in a club, I don't think I would join all 4 of them unless they were completely interested
Yeah.
to me, and also, like, am I working? Because I work through college. Do I have time to go to 4 meetings? Are there dues that I have to pay for them? Because some clubs make you pay dues just to, like, do
Yeah.
activities or whatever. If it's free and it's like a just come if you can type of thing, then
Yeah.
maybe. But honestly, I just like don't ever do something just because other people are doing them. Like,
That's
I
what losers do.
I mean, I get well, like, in a certain time of your life where you're exploring, figuring out your interests and stuff, like,
Yeah,
whatever, then try, like, multiple things, assuming that it doesn't cut into, like, your budget or whatever. But,
yeah,
like, once you start understanding your interest and needs, like, your time is the most valuable thing ever. Like,
that's true.
time they always say time is money, but, like, time is really, like
Time is time, dude.
yeah. So, if you're interested and you think those clubs are, like would add value to your life, then hell yeah, do them. But,
Yeah,
like, don't ever just do something because everyone is doing it, because you're just there just because the people are there. I mean, just go hang
basically,
out.
yeah, yeah. Good
Would
advice, Dylan.
yeah,
What would I do?
yeah. You'd sign
The
up for
same
all
thing.
4.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'd sign up for all 4. Now, I would just do what I wanna do. Like, if it's cool, it's cool. If not, you find something else to do, you know?
Yeah.
But, alright. How many of these are we gonna do also? Should we do 4?
Yeah.
Nice even number.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Everyone your age. It says, "Everyone your age is getting promotions, buying homes, or starting side hustles. You feel
So you
so you
feel
feel like you're behind." Eh. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's where, like, everything's kinda, like, moving towards nowadays, like, you see it, like and not just because I mean, some of it's out of necessity and, like, scarcity, but, hmm, I don't know, there's not much I can do about promotions except, like, try to be a good employee, I guess, but
yeah.
buying homes have we done an episode on buying homes? That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Um, I would not buy a home just because your friends are buying homes, that's kind of stupid, just,
Um,
um starting side hustles, we did one on side hustles, like and it goes back to what Dylan was saying, like, if your heart's in the right spot, you're gonna enjoy what you're doing, and you're not gonna mind all the hard work that goes into doing a side hustle. But if you're doing it because everybody's doing it, you're probably not gonna be good at it because 'cause you're just doing it because people are doing it. Like, if I became a photographer because everybody was doing it and I didn't actually enjoy it, like, I would suck, you know? That's
yeah.
just facts. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't I feel like feeling behind is probably, like, the most common human experience, like, I bet you could find a 50-year-old that probably feels behind in life, like they didn't accomplish stuff, you know, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't get too hung up on that.
I will reiterate my absolute favorite quote that kind of helped me get out of that funk is comparison is the thief of joy. Um don't compare your life to other people because no one has your life, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, make your life what you want it to be, and if you want to make your life like Joe Bob or whatever, then like
Not
okay,
Joe
do
Bob,
things.
dude. He already said that today?
But figure out where your voice is and, does it make sense to buy a home? Does it
Yeah.
make sense to ask for a promotion? I mean, if you just started out a job and then you heard that your best friend got a promotion because she's been there for 5 years, I mean, I guess if you have the balls and like, some sort of backup to like how you've helped your company or whatever, then like, sure, I guess there's no harm in asking.
Mhm.
But I mean,
I guess a better way to frame that would be like if like, you getting into a role just because you feel like it's the next thing for you to do, you know, like, there's hierarchies in whatever company you're gonna work in, and, like, if you're just going into a role because, like, I don't know, everybody else is, I don't know, becoming a manager or whatever the fuck,
yeah,
like, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Comparison is the thief of all joy. It's a good
yes,
one, Dylan.
yeah.
Wait, am I supposed to read this one?
No, I'll read
Okay.
it. Someone suggests getting the must-have workout or editing app, and the whole group joins in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this just kind of goes back of like, obviously like your friends, your community, like are like you are interested in what they're interested in, like what they
Yeah.
have to say, their thoughts, whatever. But like getting something just because the group is like, this is what's up. I mean, like,
Always test.
yeah, see why they like it. Does the
Yeah,
workout actually like fit with what you can do? I mean, I
yeah.
feel like workout and just like gym
I feel like it
culture
could
in
go back. A
general.
good way to see it would be like either like I don't know your favorite streaming services, whether it's music or I don't know movies, stuff like that. Like you know why you like the one you pick, and I can't go to you and be like, "Hey, Dylan, like you need to have title. Like why don't you got title?" You're not just gonna be like, "Oh, fuck, you're right." You know, like it's all
Yeah.
preference, and I feel like a big thing of FOMO is it tackles your insecurities. Like if you're like set and you're good, and you saying no doesn't make you a bad person, or like that, like you said, time is money, and you value your time. Like that's when FOMO kind of fades away because it's an illusion, dude.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is just kind of like you're in this in between of like either figuring out yourself or
Yeah.
whatever. And like obviously we want to do what we're like what our
We
friends
don't
are
wanna, like, stick
doing, you
out, like,
know?
that's another main fear is, like, feeling like you don't belong somewhere, you know? You wanna fit in, like, you wanna find your tribe and have your friends, and you don't nobody likes
Yeah.
being disliked, but sometimes it's like, you gotta
Yeah.
weigh, is it your happiness or somebody else's? Like, we gotta
Exactly. And like if your tribe is like constantly spending $500 a week and you really
yeah,
can't do that, you might have to reevaluate like that specific group of people or make like suggestions of like, hey, maybe instead of going to this new fancy restaurant, can we just like make a DiGiorno and
yeah,
watch a movie at home or something,
yeah,
you know? Because I mean, if they are truly your friends, the only thing that matters is like the time you spend together.
yeah,
You know, it doesn't have to be the like paid experiences that
yeah,
you purchase together.
yep,
And then if it is important to have like paid experiences, make that something that you guys like budget down the road. It doesn't have to be like, okay, this Friday or
yeah,
else, you know?
yeah,
Like plan it out, be like, okay, 3 months from now, like let's go have a really nice dinner or something, or go on a weekend trip or
yeah,
whatever it is. Because I have been seeing a lot more like foodie content where people are like spending
yeah.
like I see this
That's what I'm saying,
girl.
like I feel for Gen Z just because of, like, the era they're growing up in. Because like, when I was growing up as a kid, like, I had my friends, we'd go out, we'd play, but, like, I feel like now kids are just seeing, like, so much stuff, like, they feel like they're missing out on, like, either it's fashion or, like, family trips or, like, you know, games,
Yeah,
toys, like
it's all on the black mirror that
yeah,
we keep in our pockets.
yeah,
So,
getting deep.
um, yeah, you want to do the
Final
last
one?
one? Yeah.
That's funny. Everyone is suddenly wearing a new aesthetic and you feel pressure to switch your style. Look, man.
I feel like it's really important for you to own your own style.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, if you want to wear what everyone else is wearing, that's your prerogative, but like individuality is
it's
like
hot.
it's so good. Um
I've been seeing have you been seeing the retreating to 2026? I mean 2020
yeah,
wait, yeah, I said it. Fuck, dude.
2016.
That's 2016. And
Yeah.
like you see all the trends that like Nike Roshis, Nike socks,
Mhm.
Sperry's,
Yeah.
cargo shorts, Aeropostale. Like these are all like our trends, I guess. And like looking back on it, I'm like, this shit is ugly. Like why did I want these things?
Converse. Yeah,
It's just funny
it is
in
funny.
retrospect. But that's a
And
big no.
again, like that's like something where they're like, we all want to wear the same
Yeah. It's like
things.
pluribus, dude. We're all just like morphing into one thing.
I also I can't believe that like when she met up with all those people, they were like, no, I can't wait to join the
Yeah.
we.
Yeah.
Like no one wants their individual selves.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
But
But yeah. So to wrap up, we do have another previous episode about peer pressure and kind of like the things behind
the
that.
pitfalls, the
Um,
psychology.
yeah, but
Yeah.
don't give in to like trends necessarily. I mean, keeping up with them is one thing because it is kind of interesting to see like what
Yeah.
society is deeming like popular right now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like
They
you
pass.
yeah, and you are one with yourself, like, your life is what you make it, so, um,
Mhm.
figure out what rings true to you and, stick to your guns once you find them, you
Yeah.
know? And also, it's okay to, like, switch it up too, you know? Like, you could
Yeah.
be like,
We're all gonna fall to FOMO. I fell for it last night, actually.
"Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you do?"
Well, I hung out with my buddies. I was supposed to go home like at 10 because
Mhm,
it was I just wanted to go home, but like, we were having such a good time, so I was like, you know what, I'll stay. And then I ended up staying until like 1 in the morning.
mm. Were
Um,
you afraid that things would happen if you left?
yes,
Yeah?
I was. Yeah, and things did happen. We had a great time,
Nice.
but like I'm saying, like
But also,
it's not going away.
yeah, and you weigh out,
Gonna have to
like you have to weigh out the almost the pros and cons. I feel like I've made a lot of pros and cons
think
lists
it's your
in my
favorite
life, so yeah.
2 words,
Um,
but
so hopefully we shined a little light, down this path that everyone's gonna come across eventually. I feel like you can't escape it unless you truly, truly live off the grid by yourself, and then
yeah,
you don't have access to
nope,
care about what other people think. Um, but yeah, always remember comparison is the thief of joy, and stay true to yourself.
peace.